It's 1896, the year where officially the pulp magazines started. Well, the magazines that were printed on pulp paper, and they had all popular fiction in it. Hi, I'm Annie, and I'm doing this pulp project where I read one pulp story for every year since the pulps started. And what better month to start this project than in August, because it is GarbAugust, and in August, for GarbAugust, we celebrate all kinds of pulp fiction. More information about my pulp project and GarbAugust in the description box below. So the first pulp magazine that was printed on pulp paper was the Argosy. But this American magazine was already around before 1896. It was founded back in 1882. But they changed the name from the Golden Argosy to the Argosy in 1888. And they also changed slightly the target audience. The Golden Argosy was a pure children's magazine, and the Argosy was more targeted to boys and men. With their adventure stories in it, and they also eliminated all of the non-fiction in it, all of the non-fiction articles. But in 1896 they were the first magazine that printed their magazines on pulp paper. For my pulp project I read the story The Witch Maid by Payne Smith, which was published in the November 1896 issue of the Argosy. The story is about two brothers, the Fenwicks, who have this heavily mortgages, well, mortgages, just oh, whatever. Well, they had all of the stuff heavily mortgaged. Anyway, they are in deep trouble as they run out of money, and they are about to lose not only their land but every property upon it. But these two brothers, the Fenwicks, the older one is Sir Eustace, and he is the stubborn kind of man. He is rather poor as a church mouse as to sell off some of his property. It's not clear why in this story, but he has just a stubborn nature. But not his younger brother Will, and he is in the army, Captain Will. So he leaves stuff up, the problems to his elder brother, as he is the heir of the family, and he goes off to India. And Sir Eustace knows only one solution: to visit the Witch Maid, because there is this legend which states that the Witch Maid will solve all of the problems of the family Fenwick, and but there's only one thing they have to do, is to visit her and to ask what's the solution to this problem. But there's a problem. She's in this castle and the castle has crumbled down in a ruin, and not only that, it has fallen into the sea. So you can see this problem, and there is only once a year you can visit this ruin of a castle, and you can go inside. It has something to do with the tidings and stuff of the sea, which I am not familiar with. but never mind, this is a legend, so everything is possible and there is no explanation of it whatsoever. But anyway, he goes out and he asks for a solution to this problem. But of course, Sir Eustace is getting himself into trouble. And I found this a really nice little story. It's not a brilliant story, I must admit, but it was entertaining enough for me anyway. It's just a story about a family legend. There is suspense in it, but not very much. I must admit, not enough to keep me at the edge of my seat anyway. But for me, that's not always necessary. The pacing is good, not too fast, not too slow, but it goes on a regular pacing, on a steady pace, I must say. The story isn't super haunting, but it is mysterious nonetheless. If you are looking for a quick read about a family legend, do pick up this issue of the Argosy and read The Witch Maid. I have a link in the description box below where you can read this story for free. So if you want a quick read, a fun read, pick this story up. Keep those pulp juices flowing, and I hope to see you in the next video.